afternoon and welcome to our 2026 Hopewell graduation. At this time, please remove your caps and remain standing for the posting of the national colors and the playing of the national anthem. You may be seated. At this time, I ask all students and faculty to help me with reciting the Titan Creed. As a Hopewell Titan, I will be respectful, responsible, reflective, and resilient. I will be a courageous learner, determined to achieve success. I will be an engaged learner who shows school pride and goes above and beyond at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sarah Henderson, the Hopewell Class of 2026 Salutatorian. At this time, I would ask that all guests please silence their phones. We're happy that you have joined us for our commencement exercises. It is an honor for us to have our families, members of the Hopewell High School staff and faculty, members of the Charlotte-Mecklenburg School Board, members of the executive staff of the Charlotte-Mecklenburg School System, and community leaders alike to share in this exciting time with us. At this time, I would like to recognize our stage guests. Guests, please stand as I call your name and remain standing. CMS Board of Education District 3 Vice Chair Gregory D. Rankin. CMS Board of Education District 1 Representative Charlita Hatch. Chief Strategy and Innovation Officer Beth Thompson. Chief of Strategic Communication and Engagement Dr. Stephen Esposito. CMS High School Performance Area A Assistant Superintendent Dr. Laura Rosenbach. Jim Bonasdahl, Principal. Laura Bolden, Assistant Principal. Finus Nixon, Assistant Principal. Frank Zaremba, Assistant Principal. Patrick Bruce, Dean of Students. Hopewell School Counselors Robin Williams-Jones, Joris Edge, Aaron Forges, Dante Harris, and Veronica Peeler. Please join me in a round of applause for these distinguished guests. One thing about me is that I love collecting sentimental things, which is why I've been carrying around a fortune from Panda Express in my wallet for the past 4 years. It says, good things are coming your way, but sometimes I felt like keeping it was pointless since it wasn't coming true. As I kept waiting for some huge life-changing moment to happen, I realized that I was so focused on waiting for something big that I overlooked the amazing little things that have already happened to me. The good things were the people I got closer to this year, playing Just Dance after exams, and getting to walk out to Who Let the Dogs Out at the state swim meet with some of my best friends. All things that are far more valuable than winning the lottery could ever be. As we move forward in this next chapter of our lives, I hope we remember not to spend so much time waiting for what's next that we miss what's right in front of us. Freshman year, I made a promise to my mom that if I were to give a speech at graduation, I would quote High School Musical. So in the wise words of Troy Bolton, it's having friends we'll keep for the rest of our lives, and that means we really are all in this together. Once a Titan, always a Titan. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2026. It is now my honor to introduce the class of 2026 valedictorian, Liam Veazey.
everyone. I have to start by saying that Sarah is a much better speaker than I will ever be, and that Auburn is very lucky to have her. Now, 18 and a half years ago, I was born in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Since then, I've lived in Louisville, Ithaca, Indianapolis, Youngstown, Raleigh, Baltimore, and finally, for the last 6 years, here. I can say, without a doubt, this place has been the best of all those cities. So to my wonderful parents, thank you so much for letting me finish my high school career in one place before we moved back to Buffalo. While it would have been great to shovel 12 feet of snow every single year, I can say we made the right choice now. It feels very easy for the mind to be drawn to the bad memories of Hopewell, but that shouldn't let us distract from the many good things that we have going for us. For me, I ended up in theater, and I can say that that was one of the best opportunities I've had in my entire life. To go each day with so many just brilliantly creative people all around me, all being supportive, that was such an opportunity. Thank you to every headliner and to Miss Alamon for holding it all together. Then, as a Titan, we all got to have the Titanium Sound Band as ours, even if every year they left us to go do a bunch of tournaments that they won every single time. Then, we also have a bunch of sports teams who sometimes actually do win, which feels like a breath of fresh air as someone who is raised on Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills, and the Buffalo Sabres. At least we broke our playoff drought finally. But so many people weren't lucky enough to go to a school like ours. And while it might not have been great at every single moment, I hope that we all come away remembering how supportive we all were of each other. For every bad teacher that might have been, there were so many more who truly, truly cared about how your day was, who truly cared about what you learned, what you did, and everything else. So thank you to everyone who makes this school what it is, every student, teacher, volunteer, admin. Thank you especially to Ms. Hatcher, Ms. Stollard, Ms. Curry, and Mr. Brust for being the best teachers I could have asked for. Thank you to Mr. Zaremba, Ms. Baxter, Ms. Smalls, and everyone else I don't have time to name. And thank you to Mom, Dad, Faye, Chi, Loki, Walter, and Kaya for being the best family ever. And finally, thank you to our principal for putting up with the class of 2026 and for taking this podium from me. I now would like to introduce our principal, Mr. Van Osdal.
Good afternoon, families, friends, staff, in the Hopewell High School class of 2026. I stand before you today honored and proud to serve as your principal as we celebrate this incredible milestone. This has been an amazing year for our entire school community, and today is a testament to the hard work, perseverance, and accomplishments of the students seated before us. I would like to begin by thanking the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools Board of Education, our cabinet staff, and our high school performance area A assistant superintendent, Dr. Laura Rosenbach, for all of their support of our entire school community. Seated behind me is a group of individuals who dedicate countless hours to serving this community and ensuring that our students have every opportunity to succeed. Thank you to our school counseling team and my administrative team for your leadership, commitment, and tireless work on behalf of our students and families. To the nearly 160 dedicated staff members who work every day to support our school, thank you. Whether in the classroom, on the athletic field, in the arts, in student services, or behind the scenes, your dedication and passion make a lasting impact in all of our students' lives. And finally, to our parents, guardians, and family members, along with all of our community partners, a big thank you. Thank you for believing in public education, investing in the Hopewell community, and trusting us to help guide your children through some of the most important years of their lives. Your support, encouragement, and partnership have played a critical role in helping to shape these graduates and reach this moment. I hope that your child leaves Hopewell prepared for what lies ahead and ready to continue growing into the remarkable young adults we know that they will become. When our staff returned to the building in August, we launched the year with a simple but powerful theme: one Titan, one team, united together. Those words became more than a slogan. They became a commitment across our campus. As your principal, I firmly believe that relationships are at the heart of everything we do. Relationships are what make Hopewell so special. They allow us to celebrate one another's differences while finding common ground. They create a sense of belonging in one of the most diverse high schools in our district. They encourage us to listen, to learn, and to grow together. Relationships also inspire advocacy, and I hope that throughout your time at Hopewell, you have learned that your voice matters, students. You have learned to stand up for what is right, to support those around you, and to challenge yourselves and others to create a stronger and more inclusive community. The world needs leaders who are willing to advocate for others, and I have no doubt that many of those future leaders are seated before us today. And relationships drive results. The class of 2026 has achieved remarkable success both inside and outside of the classroom. Students, you have excelled academically, demonstrated resilience through challenges, and continued a tradition of excellence that makes Hopewell proud. Last year, our school celebrated significant academic growth around our graduation rate, and this year I'm excited to share that tentatively, we will exceed a 90% graduation rate for the first time in over a decade. Students, families, and staff, you have demonstrated what is possible when students, families, and entire school community work towards a goal. But your success is not measured by numbers alone, students. Your legacy is found in the friendships you built, the challenges you overcame, the lessons you learned, and the impact you made on those around you. It is found in the moments when you supported a classmate, represented your school with pride, stepped outside of your comfort zone, or discovered a passion that will guide your future. Graduates, whether your next steps takes you to college, the military, the workforce, a trade, or another path entirely, know this: you are prepared. More importantly, you are capable. The skills, experience, and relationships you have built here at Hopewell have prepared you for what is next. As you leave our campus and begin the next chapter of your lives, I encourage you all to stay curious, remain humble, lead with integrity, and never underestimate the impact that you can have on others. Continue to build those relationships, continue advocating for what matters, and continue striving for excellence, and never forget where your journey began. Because no matter where life takes you, you will always be a Titan. As I conclude, I leave you with the words that have guided us throughout this year. We are one Titan, one team, united together. Congratulations, class of 2026. Members of the audience, before we prepare for the presentation of diplomas, I ask that you respect all graduating Titans by remaining seated and clear of the aisles. We want to ensure all families have an opportunity to hear and see their graduates cross the stage. Junior marshals, prepare for the presentation of diplomas. Distinguished guests, if you will follow me to the lower stage at this time.
Monica Abraham. Cooper Africa. Raya Alexander. Miguel Tavares. David Allen. Jason Allende. El Alvarado. Vicky Vasquez. Derek Amos. Kimora Anderson. Lasagna Anderson. Noah Andrews. Gentina Atembo. Michael Bailey. Aiden Ball. Zaria Baldwin. Annie Banner. Damir Barnes.
Janice Barrier. Nancy Barrios Cardona. Ezekiel Bass. Zachary Batagnani. Soraya Batista de Jesus. Sophia Beal. Leonor Beltran. Janice Benitez. Alexi Bernier. Ava Beswick. Kowalski Bethia Jr. Evan Betts. Gianluca Bianchi. Kennedy Black. Natalie Blake. Aiden Blank. Tanaya Blanks. Mackenzie Bolin. Darion Bonner. Aiden Bostick. Autumn Boyd. Caden Branscombe. Francisco Bravo Galindo. Sienna Bright. Kyle Broughton. Ivant Brown. Jacob Brown. Piper Brown.
Zealous Brown. Karik Brunson. Malachi Bryant. Emily Buck. Atari Burke Jr. Ariana Burton. Janaya Burton. Taraya Butler. Chanel Bird. Sky Bird. Yasir Brock. Magnus Campbell. Denise Calderon Portilizano. Matthew Calicut. Kisani Camacho. Samara Camacho Berkeley. Carly Campbell. Mason Capuana. Nayela Carabantes. Emerson Carpenter. Tonia Carthen. Ember Chaffin. Amani Chambliss. Caden Charity. Gabriela Chicas Moran. Jocelyn Chivala Morales. Sean Christopher. Brenda Clark. Nicole Collado. Amora Collins. Jasmine Cook.
Keon Cooper. Trinity Cooper. Javon Cornelius. Cheyenne Cass. Zanaya Cornish. Jayla Coulter. Jawan Cowens. Lisette Cruz. Jaime Cuervo Hernandez. Anasia Davis. Javari Davis. Nyasia Davis. David De La Rosa Telez. Desan Deans. Anderson Demius. Camden Denny. Shyla Dixon. Colin Donahue. Logan Donald. Summer Donaldson. Javaka Dormezil. Taven J. Dumas. Caitlin Dunbar. Makai Duncan. Ayana Dunmore. Braylon Eaton. Elijah Edwards. Chase Erskine. Malachi Irvin. Diana Espejo. Naomi Espejo. Cameron Fenton. Ava Fitzpatrick. Jemiah Fleming. Krishan Fogel. Adrian Francis.
Braylon Francis. Denicia Francisco. Kaylin Freed. Amanda Freeman. Roslyn Friday. Jaria Fuller. Malachi Gamble. Jonathan Garcia. Elijah Garner. Walter Gatlin III. Landon Gilliam. Emmanuel Givens. Kiana Goodhart. Jaden Goodson. Journey Gore. Colby Govens. Shamir Grady. Samuel Greer. Marari Gregory. Cambry Gregson. Martina Guglielmelli. Hayden Gully. Crystal Guerrero. Addison Haddon. Chloe Haley. Sanaya Haley. Joseph Halgus. Taylor Hall.
Chaz Harrell IV. Patrick Harrington Jr. Marlon Harris. Terrell Harrison. Roy Henderson. Sarah Henderson. Jeremiah Henry. Damian Hernandez. Elberth Hernandez. Kelly Hernandez. Carlos Hernandez Lopez. Traquan Hines. Connor Hodnett. Jada Hokett. Logan Howard. Olivia Hughes Powell. Corey Huntley. Anicia Hyler. Angel Infante. Amaya Jackson. Layla Jackson. Seth Jackson. Janae Jennings. Erica Johnson. Kevin Jaramillo Ochoa. Jaden Johnson. Kaylee Johnson. Layla Johnson. Mikkel Johnson.
Samuel Johnson. Savannah Johnson. Zoe Johnson. Braylon Jones. Desire Jones. Jion Jones. Tayshawn Jones. Tiani Jones. Zacchaeus Jones. Ison Keith. Rico Campson. Hayden Kelly. Jaden Kenley. Brody Keys. Aiden King. Keelan Klein. Sean Knight. Owen Kuhn. Brian Koule. Karali Lewis. Dominic Lord. Roy Lopez Veracruz. Azaria Lofton. Zion Livingston. Alanis Leandro Ramirez. Evelyn Lisora Hernandez. Jessica Lezama Castro. Jerome Lewis Jr. Kylie Langsavat. Emily Landos Guevara. Kita LaFleur. Jalasia Leach.
Camille Lattimore. Kayla Lamour. Emma LaForce. Aniris Massa Torres. Yohani Martinez. Zayasia Martin. Forever Martin. Elijah Martin. Nicholas Manning. Reese Maple. Riley Malcolm. Sahia Myjoy Og Bay. Kamora Mahone. Wesley Magnuson. Randrez Lyons. Samaria Lucky. Bryson Lowe Childers. Maiva Luzini. Claire Luzini. Dominic McLean. Addison McLaughlin. Lanaya McKenzie. Marquez Adams McKinney. Zariah McGordon. Malia McFarley. Michael McCollum. Christopher McCoy. Braden McCombs. Darian McCain Stevens. Jonathan May. Brian Mateos. Micah Massey. Kaylin Massey. Jack Massey. Asada Marie. Victoria Murdoch. Jehau Moyer. Christoph Moore. Nakai Moody. Chloe Molliver. Nazir Mitchell. Eric Miles III. Jacob Meyer.
Hezekiah Merritt. Andrea Mendoza Guerrera. Jamir Melvin. Kiara Melton. Anaya McCullen. Gabrielle McQueen. To Jaden McNeil. Tori Parson. Kimberly Pacheco. Mario Ortego Elvira. Diego Ordonez Flores. Kim Optoff. Latasia Oliver Young. Neftali Okitapoy. Alira O'Neill. Nyla War. Soraya War. Noah Nunez. Shane Nickel. Alexander Nam. Abigail Nelson. Kamori Nazaire. Minwera Nawarzi. Braden Reeves. Yvonne Ramirez Artega. Natalia Quiles. Asinit Quesada Chavez. Michael Prodigo Suecio. Ava Proctor. Cassidy Phillips. Matthew Farr. Nee Fan. Declan Petty. Amabel Petit Pena. Micah Perry. Demonte Perry. Sophia Perro. Gabrielle Perez Magrans. Makari Pascal. Isaiah Robinson. Amaya Robinson. Nathan Roberts. Delilah Rivera. Ash Ritter.
Ella Richter. Callie Richardson. Jeremiah Richardson. Duell Rice. Deshaun Rice. Diane Reyes Reyes. Kenneth Reyes Gadia. Zion Relaford. Davis Reed. Janaya Reeder. Jazz Reddick Omaja. Jade Robinson. Samir Robinson. Aaron Rocha Paulino. Chloe Rochinsky. Maria Rodriguez Turabiateris. Gavin Rodriguez. Aubrey Rogers. Dimitri Rojas. Alp Rona. Ayana Sanchez Chapman. Zanaya Sanders. Rachel Sandoval Azua. Majesta Sapu. Lillian Sarkeesian. Xavier Schultz. Eva Seabrook. Charles Ship. Claire Shope. Mackenzie Showers. Kayla Small. Janaya Smith. Cadence Smith. Tanner Smith. Tajay Frost. Zoye Springs Crooms.
Rose Langy Saint-Cyr. Kenny Saint-Cyr. Carmela Stack. Aiden Sturzbach. Damari Stewart. Peyton Stewart. Trevor Stock. Eliana Stout. Jaden Stowers. Canary Sturdivant. Esther Sui Hon Lang. Nathan Suppley. Kamora Swain. Jonathan Taylor. Lanaya Taylor. Chanel Terry. Laziri Thames. Azaria Thomas. What's his name? Mario Tolentino. Leon Truesdale. Aiden Tuella. Anna Grace Turner. Brooks Turner. Josue Uceda. Zion Upshur. Zayela Upshur. Caitlin Vang.
Humberton Vasquez Perez. Aaron Vasquez. Moises Vasquez Bernal. Liam Visi. Mariana Verdi. Sophia Verdi. Ashley Vong Duane. Gianna Waddell. Carter Walker. Journey Wallace. Azari Ward. Erulon Watkins. Demarcus Watlington. Braden Watson. Daryl Watson. Harlan Watts. Brett Weaver. Allison Weber. Bryce West. Jameer White. Zariah White. How do you want it? Deshaun Witten. Tylea Wiley. Damari Williams. Mariah Williams.
Jakaya Willis. Jason Wilmore. Tyler Wilson. Lamaya Wimbish. Declan Winkler. Francois Wise. Jeremiah Womack. Justice Wood. Kobe Woods. Ava Workman. Caden Wright. Deshaun Wyatt. Donnie Zongli. Asa Yanis. Zuri Yeldo. Aaliyah Young. Kobe Youngblood. Anna Zaremba. Frank Zaremba.
Graduates, please stand. By the authority vested in me as the principal of Hopewell High School, the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction, and the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Board of Education, I pronounce you proud graduates of Hopewell High School, class of 2026. You may move your tassels.